what makes a great director to me is somebody who empowers others. The genius of a person like Nelson Mandela was that he brought out the best in other people. One of the things that I try to do as a director is love and let the people there know that they're loved. My wife said to me, why are we doing this? If we're doing this for you to express yourself as a director and to tell this story, then I think we should invest in that, and that you shouldn't be scared, and you should give yourself the full experience of directing. Acting it's an interpretive art, and so you're sharing great writing. It's very exciting to step on stage and say, listen to this, and you can pitch it and poise it so that they understand your love of it. You share your love, That's what I look for. The more time you spend away from what you love, you're actually spending time away from yourself. And that's how, for lack of a better word, a creator would speak to us. I don't know why. I was shocked by that. I think at its heart, that movie has a tremendous respect for what is. And most movies want things to be something better, more beautiful, more glamorous, more interesting. Life is pretty fabulous every second. It's our brains that want, there's a scene in the movie it's one of my favorite scenes where the kid says, "Are there any elves?" Mm-hmm. And the father says, "Well, technically there's no elves, but there are whales. Can you believe it? There's giraffes. There's these amazing plants that grow sky high." And the kid's like, "Yeah, but no elves," right? He's like, "Oh, no elves." And I think in a small way that dialogue exchange is the essence of that movie. Because what is absolutely breathtaking and amazing. We just overlook it all the time. And that movie celebrates what is. Time is passing every second. It's always now, and now is always beautiful. And that no matter what, pimples, getting older, doesn't matter. It's always beautiful. And it's a hard thing to wrap your brain around. Pain, it's beautiful. It's really hard to figure out. But the fact that people love that movie means it's not that hard to figure out. We do get it. And it was very meaningful to me that the movie was successful. It was an interesting moment. You're like, right. And he goes, in 12 years, I know what I'm going to be interested in. I'm going to be interested in making good movies. Acting in a lot of ways is like an incantation. If you do Macbeth, if you do that play, you're doing an incantation about power and evil and seduction, and it's a deep and powerful poem. And I'm not dead sure, but in regards to telling the truth, there's no line. You just have to keep telling the truth, because undoubtedly you're lying to yourself about something. So you have to at least aspire for the whole truth. And through discipline and hard work and a willingness to fail, you can learn and you can get better. It's this talent. They want to just think, oh, Bob Dylan just sat down, he just wrote that song. No, you know what? Bob Dylan reads all the time. He plays music every night. He practices guitar every day, and makes time each day to write music. And guess what? He writes a lot of songs. I love anybody who makes films. I love every film, as long as they put thought into it. If they put their best self into it, then I love it. And if they didn't, then I hate them. It's kind of, Cassavetes is very provocateur. So the quote reads something like that. When you watch Woman Under the Influence, there's so much energy in the movie, and you feel, where is this character coming from? Jenna Rollins' performance is such a miracle in that movie. And you feel it's coming from a real marriage. You just feel like, wow, this is a husband making a movie for his wife, the actor, to excel. And they've got all these private messages happening that we're witness to. And that's in good music too. References you don't get. It makes you want to listen again and again and again. And that's what a good movie should do. Thank you guys so much for your time. It's been wonderful to be here. Great.